Hello, my darling earth signs. How are you? Welcome to All Hands on Deck Tarot. It's Saturday morning. My laundry's in. I have chicken soup on the stove. Yeah, there's a peace after a very tumultuous week or two. It's like it's okay now. We're going to do an earth sign reading. We're going to start with this. I shuffled these prior to the camera being on with the intention of earth signs. Saw the King of Wands more than once. So maybe there's a fire sign. Or you have a fire sign in your chart. Fire qualities. Okay, what we got falling out? Balance, the Tower, and Two of Cups. So, Libra, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Six of Pentacles. What am I saying? Six of Pentacles is an earth sign, but it's set up as a balance because the Six of Pentacles references balance in a situation, balance between people, balance give and take. With the Tower, and with the Two of Cups, Tower is Mars, so this is fire energy. So we have Earth, Fire, Water. So we have water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, two lovers. She's looking at him a little suspiciously, and he's looking at her a little bit guilty. So we have two people here that are offering their cup of love to each other, but they seem to be coming from two different stances. There is a Tower in the middle, which might make sense, and there's an equality issue. So there has not been equal give and take in a love relationship, which has now shown itself and broken, set on fire, been hit by lightning, and is crumbled. Yeah, it's cracked. So, I would say, Earth sign, that there is some work to do in balancing a love situation. And maybe you're quite well aware of that because the Tower's already hit. Okay, that's what I would say so far for Earth signs. What else do we have for Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, of course, Virgo's ruled by Mercury, and Mercury just went direct. Just. A few days ago. Tomorrow we have the, what goes forward tomorrow? And then we have the new moon in Aquarius, the full moon in Aquarius coming on the 16th. But tomorrow, maybe Jupiter goes direct after being in retrograde for months. So that's expansion, fortune. So hang in there and believe what's coming. So this Tower, don't let it kill you in the meantime. You're aware that you need to make things right, more balanced in your money, your earthly possessions, how you handle people, what you give out and what you take in. And there's, love, but it doesn't really seem balanced because the way she's looking at him is like, really? And he's looking at her like, sorry. So maybe there's some conversations that need to happen to bring more clarity after Mars. The sign of battle and aggression has hit this equality issue for you, Earth signs. And the Two of Cups is, of course, water, so it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there's a water sign in your midst that has had some issues about balancing the give and take, and something's happened that's brought that down and maybe brought a conversation to the table. Earth sign, we got Ace of Cups, so brand new beginning in love, a powerful start in love. It's been a new beginning. The hand of God has reached in and given you a gift of new, nurturing, emotional stability. Queen of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She can be a widow, she can be a lone female, she can be difficult to deal with. She can also be clear in her speech, in her communication, in her expectations of truth and understanding and bringing clarity to situations. Her sword cuts deep. It's two-sided. It's aggressive and it's defensive. So she is guarded. How other people see this situation is that there's a young offer of love. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A younger offer of love, and Page of Rods, a young offer of passion. Page of Rods, a youth in search of work. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. A loyal friend. What's the one I want to say? Page of Rods. Yeah, able collaborator. So there's a fire sign, a young fire sign that collaborates. There's a young water sign that brings love. There's a fierce air sign that wants truth. There's a brand new beginning in love, a powerful love that's begun. But there's youthful energies of love and fire, beginnings, work, ideas, collaboration, after a fall, after balance is needed to be sought, after an imbalance in a love relationship. But this is happiness. This is 9 of Cups. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is complete wish fulfillment. So this is the mutual feeling between the two of you, earth signs, that there's a desire for happiness, that there's a possibility for happiness, that all these emotional cups can be filled up with joy and peace and serenity and love and nurturing and kindness and happiness. But there's been a need for truth. And someone has obviously offered some love. And in the future there's going to be collaboration with a young, with a beginning, a spark, an action. There's going to be an action that's collaborative about love after truth has been cleared. Because this is what will bring the happiness. Because there's a whole bunch of love that's possible after balance has been created, because there's been a complete destruction of the imbalance about a couple that love each other. Knight of Pentacles, there's your Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, slow-moving offer, slow-moving earth sign that comes in with their stableness, their wealth, their pentacle, their earth, their land, their possessions, their money, their continued effort and work. So that Knight's bringing in that. So we have small amounts of love, passion, and stability with a whole bunch of new love possibilities. Knight of Swords, interesting. And now we have the swords. So we have all the 4 elements on the table. So this is bringing in of truth and clarity quickly. This can be aggressive truth. This can be action that comes in swiftly to bring truth and clarity with slow-moving stability. So these two are coming at each other. We have an earth sign who's bringing stability and an air sign that's bringing ferocious action towards truth in an effort to have peace and happiness and joy and wish fulfillment. After collaboration and love, but a huge need for truth has been here. So there's an air sign that has brought in truth, has helped to bring in truth, has demanded truth. And there's been a fall, there's been a destruction happen in reference to the balance of giving and taking, of possessions, of sharing. There is love here, but it needs some help. It feels like it needs some help. It's like there's opposing forces. These two are coming at each other. It's not like these two, the way they're sitting on the board, they're coming at each other. This one moves slow, this one moves fast. Earth, air. With emotional fulfillment in the middle. So that's good. But there's more work that needs to be done here. That's just how I feel. This is unfinished. What can we get for the earth signs here? What clarity can we get for these earth sign reading? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That they've had a destruction with the balance in their life. They have new beginnings of love, but there's been a need for truth. There's been collaboration and love and wish fulfillment, but this very slow moving offer with a lot of interest in truth and clarity. And now we have the Empress, Earth, complete female that's in charge of her birthing abilities. She brings forth babies, families, businesses. She holds her own. Everything comes to her. She's in charge of her possessions, her emotions, her resources. She's here. Another major arcana. Tower, Empress, two major arcanas. Okay. There's that Knight of Swords again, bringing in a quick, aggressive action to get to clarity, to get to truth, to bring in conversation in a swift manner to this earth sign. Again, air sign bringing in swift action to an earth sign. There's joyous celebration, Three of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's an inner knowing, High Priestess, another major arcana. She's a water sign. She knows, she's intuitive. So there's an intuitive knowing here about what's going on. There's a Wheel of Fortune, 10, this is Jupiter. This is Sagittarius. This is the changing wheel that moves forward to bring change. Expansion, I said the 11th, tomorrow, Jupiter comes into direct from being in retrograde for months. So Jupiter moving forward will bring fortune and change. The moon, okay, water, emotions, secrets, deception, fears, things hidden. So this wheel is going to bring forth changes that have known to be needed to change in order to have the celebration after the air sign brings in truth towards this fertile earth sign. And here's the king at the end, the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. He's looking right at that Empress. So he wants to bring in this clarity to have celebration to an intuitive person, because a change has happened about truth, deception, and this King of Wands wants to now bring in their action, because the change has already happened about deception and fear and lies. And there's somebody here who knows. And three of Cups, a celebration. It's also a threesome. So maybe there's somebody who knows that there's been a threesome, and now there's a change about deception. And this fire sign king is going to bring in, bring himself in after the change about the deception and the lies, because there's been a revelation. Somebody's learned something about the Three of Cups. That's a joyous celebration. That's more than one person getting together and drinking and having fun. Okay? And there's an air sign that wants action, because an Empress already exists here with her fertility in business and family and home. But there's an air sign that needs to bring something in quickly. They want to know something. This air sign wants to bring in something towards this earth sign for wish fulfillment. What else can I have? What else can I learn about the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus? Yeah, you want to fall out? Okay. Holding on, and Page of Wands. So, Four of Pentacles. So somebody, you earth signs, you're holding on to what you have. Your possessions, your money, your stance. And there's a fire sign, Page of Wands, a young offer of passion. Page of Wands, able collaborator, a loyal friend, someone in search of work. So there's collaboration going on between a fire sign and the earth sign, to bring in collaboration, to bring in passion, to bring in loyal friendship, and holding on. So an earth sign's holding on to a loyal friendship, a collaborator. Earth signs. What can we get for earth signs? What's going on with these earth signs? The wheel of fortune's changing and turning. Strength. So Leo, fire signs. A need to find inner strength to handle these transformations that are happening. The collaboration of another, working together to tame things, to find strength inside, to go inside and find strength, to tame lesser levels of existence, to find balance, to tame the things we have inside, to hold on to a collaborator. There's action coming in towards an earth sign of Knight of Swords, of mercenary, someone who earns money anyway, well-known professional, combative helper, precious but costly help. So there's been help offered by an air sign, but it's been costly and it's been combative. But it has helped this Empress. So there's a price to pay for the help you get from the air sign, but the air sign does bring help to this Empress who's a fertile earth sign. There's the expectation of happiness here, but there's a slow-moving Capricorn and a fast-moving air sign that have to work together, and there's a fire sign here that has to get over the deceptions of the moon and the fears, and the wheel of fortune is bringing the change. The intuitive high priestess knows things that are going on. There's celebration happening between the truth, the costly truth, the costly truth. To an earth sign. The earth sign has discovered a costly truth about what makes them happy. And it's an inner knowing about the change that has to happen, about deception, so that they can be the person they want to be, the King of Wands, the fire starter, the action starter, the one who brings in the action and the passion. But they've been holding on and collaborating because they needed that for their strength. They needed that. Because this has been a battle. 9 of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This has been a battle. Yeah, this has been a battle. There's been a lot of strength needed. Earth signs, what you've been dealing with, a lot. I know you've been dealing with a lot. All year, you've been dealing with a lot. Since last year. Nothing else coming out here. What else can I have? What else do you have for the earth signs here? Spirit guides, help me. What else can we get? What more clarity can we get for earth signs that need balance? That there's been some tumultuous change happening about balance in their relationship. That there's love, but there's a need for truth. There's small amounts of passion and possessions and truth, but there's problems with fear and deception, and there's a need for strength. There's the battle still going on. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So this battle is going on about a Queen of Pentacles, a stable, nurturing female who has control of the land, the possessions, the home, the money. Yeah, there's misery about this. Eight of Swords. Somebody's locked up by this Capricorn female who holds all the cards, who holds all the possessions. There's somebody who feels chained. This has been some type of battle that has required ferocious kind of action to come in, some kind of truth, some kind of angry, aggressive truth has come into the earth sign in order to bring change. Yeah, this angry truth has had to happen about an earth sign that's held on to all the possessions, but there's a misery about it. There's a control about it that has not been balanced. But now there's new love. There's a desire for new love. So people are collaborating with others in order to bring change. Change happening much, earth sign? Collaborating with somebody else, getting out from under the controls. Yeah. Knave of Swords. The Knave of Swords. We had the Knights, now we have the Knave, an even younger version. Researcher, need for analysis, surprising revelations, abandonment of mistaken convictions. Yeah, so there's been a revelation that's happened in your mind, earth sign, that now you understand things differently. You abandon old ways of thinking. Now you have a new way of looking at things. There's a new understanding of how the situation is, earth sign. Because some truth has come to light. So there's love here. There's a whole big brand new spiritual guided hand of love, giving this cup of love to someone who's not quite ready to accept it. They're still looking at the past, pondering what's going on. Emotionally. This is about emotionally handling what's been going on. Anything else? Four of Swords, a need for rest. Air sign. So the higher level thinking, you need to put it to rest for a while. Eight of Rods, swift communication. Rods, fire sign. It's coming in, communication, moving, crossing lands, crossing areas. Action. Forward moving action. It's happening, coming. An Empress again. Do we have the Empress? No. Earth sign. Fertile female. Yeah, the Empress twice, right. So there's action towards the female that's fertile, that has everything, after rest, by the Two of Rods, someone who's reevaluated the situation and now is ready to move forward. Water sign. Major Arcana. Major Arcana. Major Arcana. Major Arcana. Major Arcana. Major Arcana. 6 major arcanas. You need to rest. Things are coming. This Empress, this Earth sign who has everything, there's been a reevaluation about it. And now there's choosing to move forward in another direction. This has been a battle. There's a new understanding about how things are now. An abandonment of the old ways of thinking. There's a new way of thinking that's come in. Earth sign. New ways of thinking. Got nothing else. New way of thinking. You're ready to move forward because there's been a new understanding. So, what was once is no longer. Now you have a new path in front of you because of new understandings. abandoned convictions. What you used to believe to be true is no longer true. It's been a battle, but you know the change is already here. You can do it. You're solid as the earth. Just walk your walk, holding your new belief system, your new understanding. Walk through the steps, understanding that you see things differently now. It's called growth, maturity, ascension. You graduated from one level to the next. Now the terms are different. Now you have to establish new terms. That's good. Congratulations, you made it through a transition.